In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to refresh pivot tables in Google Sheets so you never have to worry about your data falling out of sync again. Pivot tables are one of the most powerful tools in Google Sheets for summarizing and analyzing large sets of information. But if you've ever added new rows or columns only to find your pivot table hasn't updated, you know how frustrating that can be. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First, let's talk about the most common reason your pivot table isn't reflecting new data, the data range. When you first create a pivot table, Google Sheets locks in a specific range of cells, something like a 2 through G100. If you later add new rows below row 100 or new columns to the right of column G, the pivot table simply doesn't know they exist. It's still only looking at that original static range. To fix this, click anywhere inside your pivot table. You'll notice the pivot table editor panel opens up on the right-hand side of your screen. At the very top of that panel, you'll see a field that says Data Range, and next to it is a small icon that looks like a grid or a spreadsheet. Go ahead and click that grid icon. A dialog box will appear showing your current data range, with the sheet name and the cell references. You have two options here. The quick fix is to manually adjust the range to include your new rows. For example, if you added data down to row 150, you would change A2 G100 to A2 G150. But there's a much smarter way to handle this long term, and it's one of my favorite best practices. Instead of specifying an ending row number, simply remove it. So if your range says A2 G100, change it to A2G. By leaving the row number off for the second part, you're telling Google Sheets to include every single row in columns A through G, even the ones you haven't added yet. This means any future data you type or paste into those columns will automatically be included in your pivot table without you having to come back and update the range again. Just click OK, and you've already solved the most common refresh problem. Now, even with a properly set data range, you might still notice your pivot table isn't showing all your new data. This often happens because of filters. Pivot tables in Google Sheets do not always auto-refresh when a filter is actively applied. Think of a filter like a gate that only lets certain data through. If you've set a filter to only show sales from a specific month, any new data you add for a different month will be blocked by that gate, even if the underlying data range is correct. To check this, scroll down in your pivot table editor panel until you see the filters section. You'll see any active filters listed there. If you want to see everything, click the small X next to each filter to remove it. Your pivot table will instantly update to display all the data from your expanded range, but you don't necessarily have to delete the filter permanently. If you want to keep that filter but ensure it includes the new data, you can edit it instead. Click on the filter itself to open its settings. Then manually scroll through the list of items and check off any new ones that have appeared. For example, if you added data for a new product name, that name will now show up in the filters list. Just tick the box next to it, click OK, and your pivot table will update while still applying the filter. This is a crucial step that a lot of people miss, so always double check your filters whenever you suspect your pivot table is showing stale information. There's one more method that's incredibly handy, especially if you're in a hurry or you just want a quick sanity check. Google Sheets has a built-in keyboard shortcut that forces a full data recalculation for your pivot table. On a Windows or Linux computer, just press Ctrl, Shift and F5 all at the same time. On a Mac, it's Command, Shift and F5. This shortcut essentially tells the sheet to stop what it's doing, reevaluate all the source data, and rebuild the pivot table from scratch. It's not a magic bullet that fixes a bad data range or filter, but it's a great first step if you've already made changes and you're not seeing them reflected. It's also extremely useful if you're working with a large dataset where the refresh isn't instantaneous. A quick tap of that shortcut can save you from refreshing the page or closing and reopening the file. So to recap what we've covered today, you've learned how to refresh your pivot tables in Google Sheets by first expanding your data range to include all rows, ideally by removing the ending row number so future data is automatically included. You've seen how to check and reset filters that might be blocking new data from appearing, and you now have a powerful keyboard shortcut in your toolkit for forcing a recalculation. By mastering these 3 steps, you'll never have to second guess whether your pivot table is showing the full picture, which means your reports, dashboards, and analyses will always be accurate and up to date. If you want to take this further, I highly recommend exploring calculated fields within pivot tables to add custom metrics, and also learning how to use slicers for more intuitive filtering. Thanks so much for sticking with me, and if you found value in this guide, please save it to revisit anytime you need a quick refresher. Happy analyzing!